might bring you into their world. It's not just chickens and the Angus herd. So take off your boots, relax, and go beyond the ranch.
Hi there, gang, and welcome back to Beyond the Ranch. My name is Mike, and this is nobody. Erin is not here tonight. I am lacking my co-host, which is going to make things a little bit different for us tonight. We do have a couple special guests. They're going to pop in and out, and I hope that you guys can stick around for those guys. But I'm going to really need your help tonight as we move through talking and chatting about what's going on the ranch, answering some questions of yours. And of course, tonight we're going to be putting up some polls, just like the one that we have up now. If I can pull it up here, we asked, who is your pick in the Super Bowl? Now, I'm not a big football fan, tell you the truth. But I do know that the Philadelphia Eagles are actually picked to win. But tonight, in our poll, Kansas City Chiefs are now at 27%, Eagles at 12%, and don't care is at 61%. We'll leave that up for a little while. If you guys have any other polls that you might like to see tonight, be sure to let us know. Our moderators are here hanging out with us. They have the blue wrench and the blue name with them. Bill the Tractor Man, Matt Fensel, Lori Habel, of course, and I think I saw William floating around in here. Thank you guys very much for hanging out with us this evening. I'm going to try to keep up. Now, usually how this works is Erin is here with me. And one of the nice things about doing a two-person live show is that while one person's talking, the other one can actually look at the comments and see what is, see what the comments are that are coming through. So you're going to have to bear with me if I miss some comments. That's exactly why. All right, get us started. Behind me, this is a brand new, we actually got this for Christmas. Carrie got this for us for Christmas. Beautiful Our Wyoming Life, Campbell County kind of sign thing that's up here. This is awesome, and we definitely we debuted it during our Patreon exclusive live stream, which took place at the end of January, but this is actually our first live stream of the new year. So welcome to 2023 and welcome to our new little backdrop that we've got there. I'm not sure where exactly Carrie got it. I've gotten a few emails, people asking me where it came from, but Carrie got it for us. I think she's here in the chat, so if you have any, if you want to ask her where she got it, maybe she'll be able to throw up a link or something like that. Of course, I'm not exactly sure, and she may not even have the link, so I don't know. Anyway, we also have Grace here with us, hanging out in the chat. Grace is under the name, I think she's just under my initials, MG, if I remember right. I'm scrolling around trying to find her now, but she is here as well. Now, Grace is a pretty good typist, so if you do have any questions for her, you can put them up. Hopefully, she'll be able to see them. If you do the @MG thing, then Grace will definitely be able to see them because she will, I think it shows up as highlighted or something like that. So I'm going to try to answer as many questions as I can tonight about what's happening on the ranch. I'm also going to clue you guys in on a little bit of what we've done over the last week, because we were actually in New Orleans for the NCBA conference. It's called CattleCon 23, and got a chance to hang out down there with FBN and see a bunch of really cool stuff. In fact, tomorrow's video, I actually have a little bit of a look at what we dealt with. We ended up going down to the French Quarter. We went to Bourbon Street. We saw some parades and did all kinds of fun stuff, and of course hung out at CattleCon and met a lot of subscribers and all kinds of stuff. So Brian said it's okay, we'll talk amongst ourselves. Probably I'll have to stop occasionally here and go back and look at comments, but for the most part, I'm going to try to keep up with what's going on. Mia asked, what's the news on Ethel? Well, in tomorrow's video, I'm actually going to give you a little bit of an update. Tomorrow's video is one of those where I go around and check on all the animals, and I'll tell you why. Because I flew back from New Orleans on Saturday, and didn't really sleep a whole lot last night, and so I wanted something simple for a video for today to go out and film, and something simple to edit also. Erin actually left New Orleans and went to Seattle, where she's hanging out with some friends of hers, and so she gets a chance to get kind of a girls' night away, or a few nights away, and hopefully a chance to decompress a little bit for herself. So Melissa asked me how many beads I collected. I actually didn't collect one. Nobody threw me any single bead at all. I didn't see any. The parade that we were there for was actually the very first parade of Mardi Gras. So Mardi Gras goes on for like 2 weeks, and this was the very first parade of it. In fact, we went to Bourbon Street, I think, on, I can't keep the day straight, on Wednesday. I think it was Wednesday. Anyway, might have been Thursday, can't remember. And it was pretty quiet. There was really nothing going on. Bourbon Street was pretty much dead. And then, of course, once Mardi Gras kicked in, it went crazy. So here's a little bit of the hair of the dog that bit you. I ended up having a night, Friday night, out and running around doing things, and I had to catch a flight out of New Orleans, and I had to be at the airport at like 3 o'clock in the morning. So it's been a few really, really long days. Jaja Jablonski asked me what's going on with the gator these days. I am actually pretty proud to announce that the gator is back on the ranch. It's been a John Deere all month long. I'm going to talk about this in tomorrow's video because I was actually driving it around and I figured I better talk about it. But it is back on the ranch now. The issue that we had, they still haven't really told me if they narrowed it down, whether it was an electrical issue or a mechanical issue, which kind of is a little annoying. But they ended up putting a new transmission in it because when that happened, it blew the transmission. And I haven't gotten a bill yet. So I think we're still trying to figure out if it's going to be covered under warranty or not. Warranty actually expired like 70 hours ago on the Bobcat. So yeah, it's one of those things. We'll see how well it goes. I'm pretty sure that gator was built on a Monday, or maybe a Friday, but either way. Let's see. See, now I got to scroll back. I got to look for questions. If anybody, like I said, if anybody has an idea for a new poll, feel free to let me know, and I'll get that. In fact, I'm going to actually end this poll because it kind of looks like it's kind of filtering out here. I'm going to go ahead and end that poll. The polls are kind of fun to do just because it gives us a chance to talk about something that might be a little bit off the wall. But total votes was 167. 56% of the people don't care who wins the Super Bowl. Somebody asked Grace what her favorite part of the ranch is. The chicken house. And it's because of the goats. I can tell you that. It's not because of the chickens. So, Russ Meredith, can you tell us if farmhound Jeff was affected by the crazy storm in the San Francisco area? I'm kind of surprised Jeff isn't here. But for all I heard, we actually talked to Jeff quite a bit when it was going on, and he was on high enough ground that apparently it didn't really affect them at all. So he was pretty lucky. Feather Life asked how cold we got. Minus 25 degrees was the coldest temperature that I saw over the last couple of days. I know Minnesota's getting hit really hard. And to tell you the truth, I did have to film ahead a little bit since we were in New Orleans. So that really, really cold weather was actually a few days ago. Magic of editing and all that kind of stuff. So, in fact, I'm actually going to be, let's see, is it the 13th through the 16th? Erin and I will both be in Fresno, well, in Tulare, California, for the World Ag Expo. And I'm going to have to do the same thing. I'm going to have to record a little bit in advance so that you guys have videos while we're gone, and then we'll put up some stuff from there as well. So lots of subscribers came that I saw in New Orleans, that I saw at National Cattlemen's Association conference. It was kind of cool to walk down Bourbon Street and have folks, say, "Hey, I know who you are," and it was kind of a cool thing to have that happen. I was a little surprised, honestly, to have folks that knew who I was. I had a guy come up and I can't remember where he was at, but he walked up to me and he said, "Hey, you're our Wyoming Life." And I said, "Yep." And he said, "Nice to meet you," and turned around and walked away. I was like, "Oh, okay, that was an easy one." Some people want to talk for a long time. He just wanted to say hi and move on. Maybe he wasn't that big of a fan. All right. I had to make a drink downstairs because I usually drink 7 and 7, right? And I didn't have any Seagrams downstairs before I came up, so I ended up, this is 1792, which, speaking of Carrie, she got us this sign back here. She actually got me for, I think it was for Christmas, correct me if I'm wrong, Carrie, but it was for Christmas. She got me a bottle of 1792. And speaking of birthdays, Carrie's birthday was the 1st of February. So Matt thought I should throw up a poll on have people guess how old Carrie is, but everybody would guess 29 and there would be no point. So, Hoof GP was down there, or where was he in? Was he at NCBA? I can't remember. NCBA was interesting. So I met, I can't remember his name, the swamp people guy. He had an alligator. Ended up hanging out with him and his alligator. And then Floyd from Yellowstone was there. I didn't get a chance to meet him. In fact, I didn't even know he was speaking at one point. Somebody came up and told me, hey, you know, he gave a really good speech, but I didn't get a chance to check it out. And then somebody told me that Sam Elliott was there as well, but I didn't see him either. And they said he was just mobbed by people. So who knows? It was a good time to be down there and, you know, meet a lot of new people. Got a chance to do some stuff with AeroQuip while I was there. That was a lot of fun. Oh, Graham will be in Cali. Got a chance to actually run the AeroQuip shoot as a demonstration. They had a corral set up. They call it the shootout. Get it? Shootout. C-H-U-T-E, out. I actually told somebody I was going to the shootout, and they looked at me kind of funny, and they said, "Are you gonna? Is it like a quick draw thing or what?" And I said, "No, it's gonna be." Cattle handling shoots, but we brought some cows through and got a chance to weigh them and kind of show how the whole thing works. And I really got a chance to talk about why I like AeroQuip shoots, and the main reason for that is actually the safety of the whole thing. I thought it was interesting that the guys that were there, and there was probably 5 or 6 shoots lined up. There was there was Prefert, Powder River. There was a silencer shoot there, but I don't think it was in the shootout. AeroQuip, and then some other brands. And you know, the guys are going through talking about their shoots, and they all say, you know, they're talking, well, it's heavy duty this and heavy duty that, and big hinges and all that kind of stuff. And I got up there and started talking about the shoot, and of course, the rep for AeroQuip was there, so he could talk about all that technical stuff. I really just wanted to talk about the safety factor of it, and the fact that, you know, Grace and Mackenzie and even Lincoln can be around it, and I'm not, and even Jeff, and I don't have to worry about safety or anything like that. So I didn't see Sunny Farms down there. In fact, I didn't see a single other YouTuber down there besides us. So I don't know if we're not special, trust me, but it was cool. Oh, and Neil McCoy was there along with Midland as well, so that was a lot of fun too. So there was a lot to do in a very short amount of time, and of course I'd never been to New Orleans before. It was kind of cold and chilly. We'd rained one night, so that was kind of weird. Lots of fog, smells like water. Like musty, you know, it's right there, you know, so there's lots of water, so it smells different than here too, and the water's a lot softer. I noticed that, so it was a lot of fun. Yeah, we have to make sure Jeff's safe too. We don't want Jeff to get hurt, except for he kind of needs a boost every once in a while to pull that thing down. Brian, great video about grinding feed for the A and B team. I do pigs and chickens feed as well. I made a video about our chicken feed. I don't know if I've made a video about the pig feed yet, but I do grind those as well. In fact, I'm actually, we talked in that video about putting the hay inside the grinder and how it plugs up the grinder. I'm actually looking for a hay grinder or something like that so that I can grind the hay ahead of time so it doesn't plug up the grinder as well. Erin is in Seattle visiting some friends of hers for the weekend, so I'm going solo tonight. All right, let's see. Anybody come up with a poll question yet? We could do New Year's resolutions, but there's probably 5,000 of those. Gary asked if the fire truck is operable. It is. Everything runs on the fire truck. In fact, we actually bypassed the original pump and put a trash pump in it so we could actually pump water a little bit better because the original pump was getting a little sketchy. The only thing about the fire truck that doesn't work great is the brakes, which is fine because if you're going somewhere, you know, who needs to stop? Ranther has a great idea for a poll. Let's add this in. You guys know the goats just as well as we do, probably. So I'm going to start a poll and ask which. I got to scoot. I guess I don't have to sit on the side, do I? With the elevator here, I can sit in the middle. Is your favorite goat? All right. So we're going to say, who do we got? We got Cruella, who just had a baby. We'll put Pepper in here because Pepper is her baby. My fingers are on the wrong things. Pepper. We'll add in Jack, who you guys have seen. He is our fainting goat. We're going to add in Waffle, who's the little blonde goat. Oh, I only get 4 options. Okay. Well, Fancy's getting left off of this one. I'm sorry, Fancy, but Sorry about that. We only get 4. I don't know why. And I wanted to put Pepper on there. So I guarantee you Pepper is probably going to win. Yeah, Pepper is a cute little turd. And he might be up here a little bit later, maybe. So the best goat is the one that fits in the barbecue. Actually, they'd all fit really nicely in the barbecue, but they're never going to go there. And I'm not a huge fan of goat, honestly. I've had goat once, and I wasn't really a huge fan. What was the guy's name that I held the alligator with from Swamp People? The Chootum guy. Chootum. I can't remember his name. I'm horrible at this. I can send you the picture, Jared, if you'd like to see it. The other interesting thing in New Orleans, and I want to say this because I know Jared's from New Orleans, but ate at quite a few restaurants while I was there. And every one of them had alligator, which was interesting. I liked alligator. That's not bad at all. But every restaurant we went to had basically the same menu. They all had the very same things, the crawfish, the jambalaya, po' boy sandwiches, all that kind of stuff. It's all exactly the same menu. Now they were different, like I tried the same thing in different places and they tasted different, but they all had the same name. So I don't know if that's a New Orleans thing. I don't know how maybe that's just a touristy part of New Orleans. JB Weld here hanging out with us tonight. I haven't seen you for a while. Thank you for the $20 super chat. Could have thrown something in there. I'd answered some kind of silly, maybe I should ask you a question for 20 bucks. Where you been? I'll send you your 20 bucks back. All right. Let's see. Goats are fun as a group. Goats actually make a pretty good appearance in tomorrow's video. So, do the snow totals look good to ease your drought? So, Sherry, it's a good question because, like, this time of year, the ground is frozen, right? So when the snow melts, it's not going to go into the ground. It's actually going to run into reservoirs. So what we count on this kind of snow for is to fill our reservoirs, and we'll have more of that. It's the April snows that are really nice to kind of curb the drought, or at least get hay, grass up and going. April and May is our big month that we need moisture for the grass to grow. So June is big too. It's actually nice to have rain anytime, to tell you the truth. Let's see. Do you know the name of the alligator I held? I do not. I should have asked that. I don't know if he had a name. Tell you the truth, I don't know. That's a darn good question. Troy Landry. That's right. That was the guy's name that had the alligator. If you're on Instagram, you saw a picture of him and I hanging out. We got a chance to BS for a little bit. He was there with Purina, which was kind of cool. They had the booth thing down. They just had a trailer. They just pulled in, and they had some TVs that popped up, and that was it. I did help FBN tear down their booth. If you've never been to one of these giant trade shows, and this was a big one. It was in the convention center in New Orleans. Took up about half of it. And the trade show part of it had tons and tons of booths. You'll see pictures of it in tomorrow's video. But, and you actually see some bloopers too, I think, from there that I'm going to throw in. But anyway, tons and tons of booths. Now, the trade show got done at 4 o'clock on Friday afternoon, and everybody starts tearing down. And holy smokes, like 30 forklifts come out of nowhere, and they're just like taking stuff out because there's stuff hanging from the ceiling. It was insane. Like it was like a bunch of bees just got let loose in the place, and they all had forklifts. It was just crazy. So lots of fun while I was hanging out in there. But and I learned stuff too. I mean, obviously, because I'd never been in that environment before, so I have never seen them tear down a trade show. But like I said, Purina had it made because really they just had to fold up their trailer and they were ready to go. They weren't too far from us. FBN, we had to pack up a bunch of stuff, and they had counters and tables and a little bit more involved. But I think they had, FBN had 7 pallets of stuff that they hauled in for that thing. So being able to help them was actually it was nice. I like doing that kind of stuff. So. Pam and Joe from Wisconsin, are you doing the 30 and 30 this year? I sure am. 30 and 30 starts, if somebody has a calendar, they can tell me when it starts. It actually doesn't start on the 1st of April this year because we wanted to time it out so that the 24-hour live stream actually happened on a weekend when some people might be off and be able to hang out more with us for that. So I think it starts right towards the end of March and then runs until somewhere around the end of April, which should get us pretty deep into calving and lots of stuff going on. So Yeah, just had to stop and read. The new diesel heater, yeah, it's amazing. That thing, boy, I'm gonna. That thing puts out some heat. Like I showed in the video, 900 and some odd degrees right there in the beginning. I had to laugh because the guy, Dave, is the guy at not Aeroquip, at Alcoda that let us borrow it, and he sent me a text today and said that he was laughing when I was roasting the marshmallow, but he was surprised it didn't taste like diesel fuel, and the marshmallow actually didn't. It was the diesel on my fingers, I think, that I had tasted, because I actually had another one after that, just in case, had to make sure it was not a fluke that it was so good. So, is Jeff here? Did somebody see Jeff pop in? I don't know if I've seen Jeff or not. Maybe he is here. Oh yeah, well, he must have popped in, so a bunch of people saying hi to Jeff. See, I can't keep track of anything. Jeff is, I think, yeah, maybe I should let him answer, but he is planning on being here at some point this spring. I don't know when. Go watch the NASCAR. Did your kids still have school with the storm and the cold temperatures? They did. They had one day that they actually started late. They started 2 hours late, and that's because they had to get the buses running, I guess, and started up and all that, heated up, warmed up, and all that kind of good stuff. So they did start 2 hours late, but they made it eventually. So. Did you fly in and out through Rapid? Nope, I flew out of Gillette here. We have a small airport, so I was able to fly directly in and out. Let's take a look at our poll here, guys. Pepper, of course, 53%. We knew that that little turd was going to be the winner. Jack at 15%. Waffle at 19%. That doesn't surprise me either. 12% for Cruella, which is kind of low considering Cruella made Pepper, so I think she should at least get half of Pepper's points, but we'll let that ride for a little bit and see how it goes. Is Mackenzie learning how to cook? Grace is actually our cook. Mackenzie is our microwave kid. But she does know how to run a microwave, so that's always good. From Jared without a wrench. Jared really wants a wrench. What's the next big project, Ranch? If you're not sure, make something up. I've got a bunch of little projects lined up. Nothing really large. I do need to do some more work on the chicken house. We actually have to clean the chicken house. It's kind of a disaster in there right now. I've got some gate work that needs done. I've got some fence work that needs done. If I'm looking down the road and I'm looking at the next big project, so we're going to be in Tulare, California, like I mentioned, for World Ag Expo, and we're going to be there with Beckart Fencing, and Keith from the videos is going to be there as well with us. And probably the next big project, I think, is actually going to be with Keith. We're going to come out and we're going to do some not off the wall, but some more creative fencing on the ranch, to include some fencing for the emus, and we're going to work on how to fence gullies and how to fence across waterways, all that kind of good stuff. I think that's kind of our plan. Don't quote me on it, but I think that's where we're gonna go. So. Beth asked if the heater would be better without having to hook electricity up to it. I think you have to have electricity because it's got a blower on it, and it's a radiant heater, so it's not like. I got a lot of questions where people were like, "You can't have that inside the shop because it's putting off fumes and it's going to kill you or whatever." Actually, no, it doesn't. It burns completely clean. I'm not sure how that works. I don't know the whole technical side of things, but it's a radiant heater, so actually it's not horrible standing in front of it, but it heats up the objects, right? It doesn't really heat the air a whole lot. That's why when I use that little laser doohickey, we actually had to. I had to put it on my leg or whatever because it was heating up the material, not so much the air. It's interesting how they work, but I have heard them being referred to. I think Bill said something about it being referred to as barn burners. You do have to be really careful with them. It's 900 degrees, right there. If you had that too close to anything, if you had it too close to a piece of wood, which actually we should probably test. That might make a really good video, actually. Not that I want to burn down the barn, but I think that testing it and see how close you could actually have it How will that spontaneous combustion happen? It's not really spontaneous, but how will that combustion happen? That could be a really cool thing to do with that thing, and I have it for a little while longer, hopefully. So we should do something like that. He should put a backyard sign on this southern border. I'll tell him that. We can always talk about that. JB Weld, another $20 super chat. Thank you very much. Was this week's temps the coldest you've ever seen on the ranch? If not, do you remember the coldest? If you're talking about wind chills, boy, I've seen it down like minus 60 on the ranch with just the wind chill, which I consider if the wind chill is minus 60, it's minus 60. But if you're just talking about air temperature, there was a year my parents were actually here visiting for Thanksgiving, and if I remember right, the outside temperature was minus 42 for that week, and it was cold. Trust me. I think my stepdad actually has a picture of him standing in front of a big. I don't know if it's still on the shop wall or not. There used to be one outside the shop that hung right by the door, and it was minus 42 degrees, so definitely cold. Minus 25 this week, not really the coldest, although, like I said earlier, I know they're getting hit pretty bad in Minnesota and some of those states. So. Dan asked if there's any plans for getting new hay equipment in the future. Man, I wish. There's a lot of bills coming up, honestly, to tell you the truth. So we started talking back in January of last year about buying part of the ranch from Erin's mom, and it looks like that is actually going to happen. So we'll be getting you guys updates on that, but really it's all about like kind of trying to save money right now, and we'll probably end up using that machinery as long as we can anyway. So. Manny said that wind chills aren't real. Did I just see that? Where did I see that? I thought I saw that somewhere. Wind chills aren't real, but oh well, they are real. Everybody Needs a Gary is great. He's actually in San Antonio this week, so he left. I came back, he left, but he was here to help out. Carrie took care of the ranch while we were gone. She was out feeding cows. I did hear that the webcam was down. And nobody told me, or else I would have got it back up and running. The webcams, you want to talk technical about it, they all run on IP addresses. So if something changes or we have a power outage or whatever, it changes the IP address on the computer. So I have to go in and change that to make sure that it matches up. So I think that's what happened. So who knows? It is windy here today, by the way. I don't know. I haven't looked to see how fast the wind's blowing, but it is really blowing. So. Let's see here. Status of the hay in the hay yard. We're actually doing really well. I'm kind of impressed. There's a lot of hay left in the hay yard. I did talk about trying to grind some hay, so I am looking for a hay grinder or some way to grind hay so that I can add it, into the mix. See, I got to stop and read, and then my brain stops working. Have you started shopping for sickles for the... Oh, thanks, Jeff. No, I haven't. I probably should. We need to get some on the way. JP America, $50 super chat. Thank you very much. Thanks for making our Sunday nights fun. Beats 16 minutes when there's no football. When there is football, though, I can tell, because you guys all go watch football. Or at least like 35% of you. So... in Minnesota, at minus 35 the other night, wind chill was minus 48. Had to move sheep into the barn. Yeah. Sheep do pretty well in the cold, yeah. Nice and chilly. It was pretty nice today, though. A little windy. Yeah, Jeff with the serious question. He could just text me, but yeah, serious question. Anyone who says that wind chills aren't real has never been ice fishing. Wind chills are real. I tell you what, boy, very, very real. Celsius or Fahrenheit, that would be Fahrenheit. But once it gets too cold, it really doesn't make any difference at that point. Oh, no, it's Kevin Cummings that said wind chill isn't real. Have you checked with John Deere for recalls on the Gator? Well, they've had the Gator for the last month, so I'm hoping they checked it while they had it there. I hope so, anyway. All right. How are the meat sales since you opened it up to all? Are you able to keep up? No. There's some cuts that do stay in stock. Obviously, like chuck roasts and all that kind of stuff, they tend to stay in stock. I couldn't tell you what all we're sold out of right now, but I know we're sold out of steaks. We have some's coming here. I think next week. I think I go pick up beef, so I'll be able to get that back on the website and get that back up for sale. But it's a never-ending battle. I guess it's better to be, to not have enough than have too much, I guess. I know we're kind of talking about doing some different size boxes for you guys. Because right now we do just have the one size of box that you have to order between 8 and 12 pounds so that we can load it up, get it on the way to you, and make it worth your while. But we are looking at doing some different things there also, which may make a big difference. So. The bale feeder that chops the round bale so it doesn't roll them does not go fine enough to feed in the hammer mill. It doesn't. In fact, it doesn't even chop them. The Hustler feeder just has a spool or like a rotor that just unwinds the bale. So what it does is, rather than chop it up or anything like that, it lays it basically right back out in the same windrow that when you hayed, when you made the bale, it just lays it right back out in that same windrow. It would be nice if it chopped it up, but it does not. So 80 degrees. Oh my gosh, Manny. Bulk peep for the horse has to be, we add it to the beef feed. It doesn't have to be soaked in water. It's just, for cows, it's just fiber. They just eat it up. Even though it's not any cheaper than the Timothy pellets that I use, so it probably could have gone either way. JB Weld asked if I saw the Chinese balloon fly over the ranch. I did not. I was actually in New Orleans when I got the text about it. I can't remember who texted me, but I got a text about it and asked me if it was going to come over the ranch. It was actually over Montana at that point. No, I didn't get a chance to see it. But while I was there, we did have a subscriber stop by who, I think her husband took a picture of it as it went over their ranch, which I don't know if you could actually see it from the ground. So, and she wasn't sure either. It might have just been the moon. Who knows? Let's see. Ever been to Canada? I sure have. Actually, where I grew up in Montana was just over the Canadian border, so we'd go up to Alberta all the time to hang out. Yeah, what I'm looking for, a Featherlight, is a like a tub grinder or something like that. I actually found one on auction time, I think. That was in the northeast corner of South Dakota, somewhere up in there, and it was for like, I think the auction was at about $1,100 when I found it, and now it's up to like $4,000. So probably not that one. Beth made vegetable soup with the soup bones and stew meat. Oh, awesome! Very cool. That's one nice thing about the online sales, as opposed to like just selling in the farm store, is that we see a lot of different things going online that we don't sell as much of in the farm store. So like stew meat really doesn't do very well in the farm store, unless we label it as kebabs, because that works if we do that. Hey Mackenzie, how are you?
Good.
Here, let me turn on a microphone for you so that we can hear you. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
What do you got there?
I got a baby.
You got a. There you go. Now we should be able to hear you. What do you got?
Baby.
Baby, come on, have a seat.
Thank you.
All right. This is Mackenzie, by the way. We probably haven't seen her for a while. She's like 38 now.
Yeah.
How old are you?
12.
12. Grace, by the way, is 9. She's turning 10 in August. I don't know if she's still here with us. She might have faded and went on to better things on YouTube. This is Pepper. Pepper, you just won the poll. Here, let's look at it. We're doing a poll, Mackenzie. Mm-hmm. Favorite goat. Who do you think won?
You beat your mom.
Yeah, he beat his mom. 54% say that Pepper is the big winner. So
He's just a little pip.
yeah, very cute.
He's a little pip. He's just his father.
I saw a super chat there. Jared asked me what was the first YouTube channel that I subscribed to. Oh, I can't remember. Grant. Oh, what was his name? Grant Thompson. He had a YouTube. Now I got to look it up. It's going to drive me crazy. I I cannot remember the name of his YouTube channel. He actually passed away.
You can jump around. Can you jump around up here, or will you get like? I think he's just.
I'm gonna look it up because I can't remember. Grant Thompson, King of Random. The King of Random. That was actually the very first YouTube channel that I subscribed to. And the funny part was that later
I remember
on.
seeing him.
Yeah, you
You're
remember?
still subscribed to him.
I probably am still. They're still doing stuff on his channel. But I remember subscribing to him, and then after we started our YouTube channel, I just blindly sent him an email and asked him to take a look at ours and see what he thought. And he actually replied to me, which I thought was pretty dang cool, which then kind of got me on the track of, you know, that everybody should be able to contact us somehow, some way.
Yeah.
Pretty much, trust me, people can, and they've figured it out. So, oh, February's the goat month on the calendar too. Hey, your mom's on the calendar. Yeah, are you okay? You're not peeing or anything, are you?
No.
Because if you pee right there, you're gonna pee right on my microphone. So this is Pepper. Pepper, today is Pepper's birthday. His 3-week birthday.
He was born on Saturday.
Hey, was he?
He was born on He was born on the 14th.
Okay, so it's 3 weeks and 1 day. 3 weeks, 1 day birthday.
Yes.
So 22 days. That'd be right? Yeah.
Yeah.
And he got, you're going to see it in tomorrow's video, but he got to go outside today and go play with everybody and run around. Are you tired because you got to go outside?
He's very tired.
He got to go outside and play with all the big goats, and they kind of beat him up a little bit, but we had to get everybody used to each other.
The donkeys beat him up.
Well, the donkeys weren't in there.
Oh, yeah.
So the donkeys have been staying in the barn because if they were in there, they might accidentally step on it.
You got paint on your face.
He got paint on his
I
face.
think that might be paint, or that's his markings. I don't know. But on
Well, what color paint is it?
It's white. That's why I'm confused if it's markings or not.
Oh, yeah, that is weird.
I don't
It's like his eyelash or something. Huh, interesting.
Yeah.
So, Kenzie, how are you?
Good.
You have a cold?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't have a co-host, so do you have anything interesting to say?
No, I just have a cold.
You just have a cold?
That's the only thing interesting right now.
What was the very first YouTube channel that you ever watched? Do you remember? No.
I started watching YouTube when I was like 3.
Oof, you just gave Pepper your cold.
I spread it.
Do you want to jump down, go run around? Here, you just stand here. Just stand there and look cute. No, you have to sit on my lap. All right.
He's too tired.
All right, I'm sorry, guys. I kind of been ignoring you here. Yeah, if you were watching the webcam today, you probably saw him out running around with everybody. Yeah, watch out for peppercorns. That's what we're calling pepper poop.
Yeah. Hasn't happened yet in the house.
Nope, has not.
Only pepper peas or pepper rivers. I don't know what we're calling them.
So, Mackenzie, do you want to work on the ranch? What do you want to do when you grow up?
I kind of have to stay here.
You don't have to do anything, sweetie.
I would like to stay here.
Yeah? Mm-hmm. Okay. And what do you want to be when you grow up?
I don't completely know yet.
Okay. Do you want to be 21?
Yes.
Okay, that's probably good. That's a good goal. Mm-hmm. That's a good goal.
Your little horns are coming.
He does have little horns coming in. I should have
horns.
talked about that in the video. You can see him.
Yeah, little horns.
You want to see Pepper's little horns? I don't know if he'll hold still enough.
He won't.
Let's see. Yeah, you can't really see them very well. There's one right
They're
there.
little
Oh, maybe you can see it. Little tiny pepper horns.
He didn't have those before.
They're growing in. They're growing in.
Mm-hmm. He's gonna have his dad's horns. We got rid of Pip, but we're just gonna have another one.
Yeah, Pip went to Minnesota to work at another farm.
Mm-hmm.
So.
With a bunch of ladies.
Yeah. Have you had many folks in the Airbnb during the winter? No. Winter time's pretty slow for the Airbnb.
It's closed, isn't it?
Well, yeah, because we don't do anything in the winter, we actually have a renter in there. So, how do you keep your coats so clean, Mackenzie? Because we wash it all the time.
We wash it. It doesn't stay clean. It doesn't stay clean.
It doesn't stay clean at all. This is Mackenzie's cow coat. Are you wearing your cow socks?
No.
I got you cow socks from New Orleans.
I'm wearing bright pink socks.
New Orleans is a good place to get crazy socks. They have crazy everything there, especially during Mardi Gras. But crazy socks are a good thing to get in New Orleans. Oh my gosh, I just totally bumped everybody. How's school going, Kens?
Terrible.
Why terrible?
Because I hate it.
You hate school?
Yes.
Why?
It's obvious why I hate school.
It's not obvious why. What grade are you in?
6th.
Okay, so next year you're in junior high.
Yes.
Is that going to be better?
No.
Jeez. You're funny.
There's another child.
Hi, Grace. Do you want to come say hi? You can come around. Our kids love these giant, like, hoodies. Do you want to come say hi? You can come here. Come sit in the middle. Then that way you'll be picked up, maybe picked up by somebody's microphone if you say something, just in case. Mackenzie going to help hay this year? Do you want to help hay? We haven't really talked too much about it. We, obviously coming out of winter time here, we're going to get more into the chore kind of thing. But we're going to have to start putting together chore lists and everything else. So, what is your, what's your favorite subject in school? You have to pick one.
I don't have one.
Yes, you do.
I don't.
Come on. Is it?
What we're doing like right now?
Whatever. Yeah. Lunch?
Sure.
Okay. Lunch. You still get a recess too, don't you?
I get one.
You get one recess. Yeah, I know. He's got little tiny horns. We tried to show everybody his little
And
tiny
then
horns.
if my class is not loud, then we get another one.
Oh.
Which happens sometimes.
Yeah. Everybody says how big you're getting, Kenzie.
Yeah, I'm tall
If you want to kick, go back. I think it was in year 1 when Mackenzie did the chicken video.
Oh yeah.
Remember that? You had all the chicken facts for everybody. You were like this big.
I was tiny.
You were tiny, teeny tiny.
I was in first grade.
You were in first grade, were you?
Yeah, I was in first grade.
Yeah, you did want to be a veterinarian. What happened to that?
Oh yeah, I still want to be veterinarian.
You forgot. So yeah, I've had a lot of people ask me about dehorning these guys. Since they're miniature goats, not really too worried about it. Like,
Waffle's dehorned.
yeah, Waffle's the only one that's dehorned, and we didn't do that.
Yeah.
So
There's fuzzies in the air.
there is.
Yeah, there's
Are they goat fuzzies? Yoda was dehorned. She was a big one, but definitely probably not going to mess around with these guys at all. So.
We didn't dehorn them. The
No.
people we got them from dehorned them.
Gracie, do you like school?
Yeah.
What's your favorite class?
Science.
Science is your favorite class. What's your favorite part of science? You don't know. Well, thank you for playing along. Do you like to read?
Yeah, kind of.
Kind of. Kenzie, do you like to read?
I don't read anymore that much.
You're like pulling teeth, kiddo. Pre-teenagers are hard.
Nothing in school's fun as you get older.
Oh, yes, it is. Some people still like you. Do you want to be done since you can't talk?
No, I'm fine.
Okay. That's funny. Do you have an idea for a poll to ask people?
Which one's the better child, Gracie or Mackenzie?
We can't do that.
Yes.
We could do what's your favorite animal on the ranch.
Oh, we could do that. Grace said we could do, I don't know if you can hear Grace, so she said we could do, what are your favorite animals on the ranch? Okay.
Cow.
Hold on. Let me put in the thing. I'm going to kind of abbreviate this because it's hard. I can't even type. Animal on the ranch. Okay.
Can we do what animals?
Yeah, what animals do you want to put up there?
Cows.
Cows. Okay.
Goats.
Goats. Okay. And what else we got?
Horses.
Horses. I don't show the horses very much.
You should.
Can
I
we do
should.
Pigs.
You want to do pigs next? We have too many animals. We can only get 4.
Chicken.
think
Oh, we can
goats
only do
will
4?
You think out of these 4, so
I think we should swap out pigs or something. Pigs are just bacon.
pigs are just bacon.
Yeah.
They're 100% bacon. No, there's more than just bacon, but
Can you pick one?
I don't think I can vote, actually, to tell you the truth. I can't. I don't get to vote.
Cows is
Cows is going to win? That'll help me because I know what to make videos about. Do you have a favorite YouTuber?
We're at 70%.
already.
Cows, yeah. You don't have a favorite YouTuber?
No.
What about your dad? Mm-hmm.
Wow.
What are the other ones?
What? Okay, let's look. The kids are impatient. Cows,
Gracie's
66%.
impatient.
Or no, cows, 64. See, we got to let everybody vote. It takes a while.
It's not just like immediately we put it up, the like winning results are up.
Yeah. Does anybody have a class pet this year? Matt wants to know.
No.
No class pets this year.
There's only one teacher that had class pets.
Yeah.
It was in kindergarten, but I wasn't in her class.
Mm-hmm.
Our library like teacher had a guinea pig that she brought in.
That was Miss.
It was Miss, I don't remember, her-
Colades.
but she had a
That was
guinea
Miss-
pig
That,
that
was
she'd
Miss
bring in,
Colades.
Who did?
or
Miss
like
Colades,
media
she was
teacher.
a It was Miss Collada.
Okay,
She was our media teacher. She had a guinea pig she brought in.
very cool.
It died. Not at school, but over the summer.
Oh yeah, we could do 4 and then pick the top one and then add 3 more. We could do that. Thank you guys.
What other?
Everybody who thinks the cow is going to be the first one to calve. I don't have the sheet in front of me. I know there's a heifer that's scheduled to calve early.
You have your phone.
Oh yeah, I could look at that, but nah, that's a lot.
Are
of work.
you asleep?
Why is there jerky?
Why is there jerky? Because in case I get hungry, there's jerky. So you can get jerky too online. If you don't want to do beef and pork, you can buy jerky. Right? Mm-hmm. Do you want to hold him? He's really kind of just chilling.
He's just sleeping.
He's not sleeping.
He's not sleeping, but he's just kind of chilling. Do you want to hold him?
Sure.
Okay. Ugh. Don't let him pee on you because I don't have to wash your coat.
I know.
He's tired. He went out and ran around today. Kenzie, how's Bambi doing? You seen her lately?
No. I mean, I saw her out in the field.
Yeah, I saw her today. She came up and saw me. I was trying to film out there, and she comes and gets in the way.
She likes the camera.
He hiccuped.
That means he's gonna pee.
If
No.
he hiccups, that means he's going to pee?
No.
Oh my gosh.
I'm trying to scare her.
You're trying to scare her.
Oh, emus! We forgot about emus.
We only had 4 spots, so we're going to take
We should've
we're going to take the winner of this poll, and we're going to put it back in another poll, and then we'll put more animals. How's that sound?
Okay.
Okay, so right now cows are at 63%. So I'm
Should
going
we do like 2 more minutes, or do you just want to end right now?
Nah, we'll just end it because then
Okay.
we'll have time to do it. Okay, so winner was cows. Where did it go? Okay, well, we know the winner was cows. Oh, is he getting up?
He's falling. What are you doing?
He's about to pee on you.
No, he's not. If you want to pick him up.
It's weird typing at an angle. Okay, so we know cows are up there. What else we got?
Emus.
Emus. Okay,
Sure.
Take the book.
what else?
What else do we have? Chickens.
Chickens. Okay. What else?
Donkeys.
Donkeys. Okay.
Those might be the only things, I think.
Okay, we'll do that. We'll see who wins. I think the cows are still going to win.
Are those all the animals we have?
I think that's
We
it.
have cats, dogs, rabbits.
Oh, yeah.
So we could take the winner of this and then do cat, dog, rabbit, and then whatever
Well, we
wins
could do,
that
what do we
one.
do? Bean.
Bean.
Bean with me.
So let's just do that. Let's do
We could
the
do cats. We could do rabbit. Yeah.
winner of this and then against those ones. You're gonna. Okay, bye bye.
He's probably going to go to the bathroom. So, oh no, he's going to jump up there and go to the bathroom. Keep an eye on him.
Him and his skunk tail.
Skunk?
Skunk tail.
We don't have any skunks.
Skunk tail on Pepper.
He does have a little skunk tail. Come here, bud. Come here.
Oh, and you got
Don't
pretty.
pee on that chair.
And you got pretty brown eyes. And a hat.
Al's my favorite YouTube channel. Thank you, JP Merrick. I've never been bored by our Wyoming Life. And Jared said, if you can make the emu ride a horse and hold on for 5 seconds, I'll send you $1,000. Do you think you can get the emu on a horse?
No.
They
No.
won't fit on even Hyro, I bet.
No, probably not. Oh, did I leave? No, goats was on the last one, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, goats was on the last one.
The cows are still winning.
Don't pee on any
Yeah,
clothes.
they're going to win.
We should put Bean in it.
We could do the next one with Bean. Bean might have a chance of winning, even though she's probably sleeping downstairs because she's a lazy dog.
She was up. She wanted to come upstairs.
She wanted to come up here? We should have let her come up.
Do you want me to go get her? But she'll eat them.
Yeah, she'll eat that thing.
She will eat the goat. We'll have to bring Bean up to say goodbye after the goat goes downstairs. How's that sound? I think this goat likes hanging out in the house.
Mm-hmm.
I think so.
Can we catch video of him on the beanbag?
What's that?
Catch video of him on the beanbag. That's his.
On the beanbag
That's
downstairs?
his favorite peeing spot.
Yeah. It is, and it's a pain in the butt to clean.
He'll jump on there, pee, and then we'll have to get him off. But then he'll sit on there for a little bit longer, and we think he's good, and then he'll just pee. No, get down!
Oh
no,
my gosh, you're
no,
really just
no,
trying to climb up on things.
no, you're gonna stay over here now.
You can let
He
him.
climbed on like the top of this.
You can let him go.
No.
Send the emu to freezer camp and throw him in the saddlebags. Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Erin will be back, so, probably not a good idea.
She'll be back.
How many expected calves? I think we're right. We're not a whole lot. I think we're right around 50 or something
You can
like
check
that.
your
total.
phone and get the accurate
Maybe the
answer.
next poll.
Okay, you want to do the next poll? Okay, so cows are still winning, but only about 50%. Emus, chickens, donkeys. Chickens they're bringing up the tail end. Donkeys narrowly beating out the emus. All right. So now you want to start another one? Okay. Okay, hold on. I should make you type these.
Lay down.
On the ranch.
He wants to go down to
He's gonna jump on the top of this
Okay,
again.
we're gonna say cows again, right?
cow. That's not how you spell cows.
That's not how you spell cows.
Cows, bean.
Bean and bunny.
What would Erin do
Bunny
if we
and then
put the emus into freezer camp? Kill us?
Cats? Okay, we'll do one more. See if anybody's a big cat fan. Even though, the cats show up in videos quite a bit, so we're just gonna put cats because
They're background
they're
animals.
background animals. Yeah, they just kind of wander in and out. So
Saw a comment that said, "What would Erin do if we?" Sent
she
the
would
emus to
murder
freeze-"
us all.
She
No
would-
baby donkey yet. We're still waiting. I'm hoping this month at some point, but who knows?
Wasn't
show
she
any
doing
sign of
August?
Well, so donkeys can have their babies anywhere from 11 to 14 months.
She's had her in for like a year.
So yeah, she could be like, I think the latest she could have it, I think we figured out was like March or something like that.
Winning.
So is Bean winning? Bean's beating out the cows? Oh my God, oh,
Barely.
barely doing it.
No one likes cats.
Nobody
we
likes
said-
cats.
It's because we said that Bean might beat the cows.
M. Fritz asked how the 3D fencing worked against the deer. Actually worked really good. I did not see a single deer in there, and I didn't see a cow in there either. Of course, the electric fence helped keep them out. But I kind of thought we'd end up with a cow in there. There was so many vegetables in there that I thought for sure somebody would want to go in and take a look. But nope.
What time is it?
What time is it? It is 6:52. Why?
Just wondering.
You got a free range goat running around.
There's a free. You can go get it so he didn't eat something.
Oh, that's probably a good idea. Can they still hear me when I'm all the way over here?
I don't know. We're not on it.
No, we don't calve that early yet. We're going to be there. Earliest calves are mid-March, I think.
You
if I
can
remember
check on your phone.
I know I can check on my phone, Kenzie, but I don't want to.
I think cows like won the last year because Bambi did.
Yeah, probably. Let's see. Cows are cows are in the lead. Beating out Bean.
Cows are like mascots.
No, they are. Goats.
Oh no, cows are the mascot of this channel.
Well, they're
They're
They
the
are
things
kinda.
that made this channel popular.
right there.
It would be cool if she did have her foal during the 30 and 30. That would be pretty neat. If she holds on to it that long, I'd be
We're
surprised.
gonna have another Bambi birthday video.
Lincoln is in his bedroom, I think.
This is for sure.
Oh, okay.
You shuttle.
Very cool.
I wish you could put more than
You can go behind
I
us.
know, but unfortunately we can't. So it looks like cows come out the big winner.
No.
Yep, Scammer a few videos ago. Yeah, they pop in here and there. I get a ton of emails and comments when they do, and I just kind of tell people to ignore them. Usually, I'll tell you what, if we're giving something away, we'll usually have you email one of us, not call. That's kind of the weird thing when they're like, text us at this number, and that's not cool. Kind of weird.
He jumped out.
All right, 53 days until the start of the 30 and 30. Oh my gosh, it's that close.
So much.
Can you believe that?
We're gonna have another Bambi birthday video.
You think so?
Yes, I know so.
Bambi's-
Have a Bean birthday video?
When is Bean's birthday?
In October.
In October.
The 12th.
The 12th of October? Okay.
Stop.
You can get her cake.
We can get her a cake. You think she'd eat a cake?
Or a cup. Or pup cup.
I made a cake for the goats.
Or a pup cup. With his wrist.
Hey, don't eat that.
No. Oh, he's eating the fuzz on the chair.
Oh, okay. From Comstar Night 36, how's the weather up there? It's about 70 degrees in here. It's pretty nice. We're up in our attic, in our live stream studio. Outside, 38 degrees. A little windy. I can
The
hear the wind
wind
blowing.
is aggressive.
Aggressive? The wind is aggressive? Like be aggressive. B-E aggressive. You know what that is?
No, like I almost blew away aggressive. He's getting to the hair eating stage.
Is he eating my hair?
He was just eating your hair.
Of course.
I need to know.
Look, I thought Lynn was asking me if I'm looking forward to the 30 and 30 in 2023.
Let him go.
We were talking, so we were down in New Orleans, and one of the guys at FBN, Aaron and I were talking to him, but he asked us about the 30 and 30, and he asked how hard it was to do, and Aaron said, in the beginning it's easier, at the end it's very hard because Mike is very cranky. by the end of it.
Are you cranky?
Probably. 30 videos in 30 days is pretty hard, especially when you edit your own videos. So I have to film during the day,
You should get an editor.
and then I edit. I've had a lot of people tell me I need to get an editor, which some people do.
You have to pay them.
You have to pay them a lot, number one. Most editors will get, between $200 to $300 a video for editing.
And then you do 30 of those.
And then you do 30 of those. Oh my gosh, that'd be a chunk of money. Then I have to edit at night, and then I have to go out and film again during the day, and it's like a never-ending cycle. I don't sleep well because we're calving also, so I'm getting up every couple hours to go and calve, and it's very interesting. Did somebody just make an order? Because the order printer went off, and if you did, I would happily talk about what you ordered, but we'll see.
You want me to go grab the paper?
You don't have to, sweetie. It's
Go
okay.
grab it.
38 degrees is way better than minus 38. That's for sure. It's actually pretty nice up here today.
We were colder than in Antarctica during our blizzard in December.
Yeah. And the 30 and 30 is followed by the 24-hour live stream, which, will this be our third 30 and 30?
Yeah,
No,
Or our fourth?
third.
just keeping.
We did it in 20, 21, 22.
No, this is our fourth then.
This is our fourth.
I remember doing 3 Bambi birthday videos though.
Well,
I don't know if we did one for Bambi's birthday, the first one. But anyway, yeah, it's a lot of work, and it's interesting to me because I'll get a lot of emails where somebody says, I'm calving, so I watch the video after I'm done for the day or whatever, so I can see what you've been up to. So it's very interesting. It's a lot of fun to do, but it's a lot of work, a lot of hard work. So James asked if we're ready for a new lead steer yet to retire Cracker Jack. He's still doing pretty good. Cracker Jack's doing okay.
He's like 12 or 11 now.
Yeah, he's pretty old, but he's still gets around okay. He still has teeth, which is kind of the big thing. He can still eat. He's doing okay, but we're
Bambi's
keeping an
gonna
eye on
turn 9
him.
this year.
What's that?
Bambi's gonna be turning 9 this year.
Bambi's turning 9 this year. Yeah, that's right.
I don't.
Yeah, she's getting up there too.
Bean can turn 3.
Bean's gonna turn 3.
She's still young. Not in dog years, because she'll be 21.
Bambi's almost the same as
All right.
She's older.
Kenzie,
Oh, no, she's
question.
younger.
What is the difference between an aggressive wind and an assertive wind?
What's that?
You know what assertive means?
No.
Assertive, well, kind of means it's not really aggressive. Assertive is more like forceful. So aggressive would be like mean. Assertive is like forceful.
Aggressive is it's blowing you around a bunch and it's like knocking things off the fence and like trying to steal your hat.
Yeah.
And then what was the other thing?
And then forceful?
Yeah.
Or assertive? It's just not as bad.
Just not as that, like it will be blowing a little bit, it can push you a little bit, but it's like not bad.
Very cool.
Aggressive is when like the
Aggressive bad, huh?
aggressive is very aggressive is when your flags get picked up.
I can't believe how calm Pepper's being.
Well, he was just trying to. He doesn't like me apparently.
He's just chill.
He likes you.
He's used to me because I'm the one that usually sees him, and except for last week,
He's
Carrie
falling
took care of him.
asleep.
Is he falling asleep?
He's falling.
Oh, he's gonna fall asleep.
That ear's liquid.
All right, I tell you what. Let's take Pepper back downstairs.
Bean.
You can bring Bean up so Bean can act like a crazy dog, and everybody can see Bean.
Okay.
You want to do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Then we go to Bean. Okay,
Yeah.
Who's taking them?
You're taking down Pep.
Well, somebody has to do it. I can't do it. I mean, I could, but then
You-
Kenzie would be here all by herself.
Yeah.
Thank you for the rubber band, Grace. Are you coming back?
Yeah.
Okay.
You
Grace is.
bring the dog.
Okay, she's gonna bring the dog. Whew. All right. Cracker Jack is awesome.
Yes.
So we will be back. Mackenzie, are you gonna name the babies this year?
For the cows,
Yeah.
all of them.
Everyone?
Sure. I name like everything, like Jerry and Thomas.
What's if Bambi has a boy, what would you name it this year? Hey Bean, come here, kiddo.
I haven't thought about
Come on.
names yet.
Hey, Bean's back. Sit.
Nice
Hey,
cat.
sit. Oh my gosh, those are big teeth. Hi, Bean. Hi. Yeah. any chance that Bean will ever be a cow dog. So
Maybe.
Bean goes out. If the cows are in the corral, she's actually better. She works a little bit better in the corrals. We're kind of trying to get her trained on that with the calves and whatnot. We will be. Bye, Bean. That was fast.
I remember like first branding with her. She's like going underneath the fence and she's just like trying to bark at them, but then she just ducks back under.
Hey, there's a great idea. Does the ear tag? I'm tired, guys. Has the ear tag color been chosen yet for 2023? Let's do this. Okay.
Purple.
You got.
No.
My gosh, that was loud. Okay, we're gonna choose the ear tag color for 2023 right now.
Yellow.
You get to pick two.
We did
And you
yellow
get to pick
last
two.
year.
Don't care. I like yellow.
You like the yellow tags? The yellow tags do stand out. Okay, so hold on. Ear tag color 2023. You guys get to be a part of this. This is awesome. All right, Kenzie, you said purple?
Purple.
Okay, whoops, I can't spell purple. And Grace said yellow.
Rainbow.
Rainbows, we
choose
can't do
one.
rainbows.
You can
Okay,
put it.
what else should we do?
You choose one.
Oh, let's see. I don't want to do green because the moms are all green, so we can't do that. We could do white.
Have we ever done white?
Yes.
Yeah, well, we've had white tag cows before. Remember, they were the older cows that we were
Oh,
grandma's
yeah.
cows?
Pink.
So, pink. You want to try pink?
We
Okay.
did pink before too.
Well, we could do pink and then blue.
No.
No blue.
Kenzie gets to pick.
You get to pick.
I'm just painting all the ear tags to be rainbow. No, that would suck.
That would be confusing.
Okay, go.
Okay, pick a color.
White.
Sure.
You want to do white? Okay.
It's like
Those colors will actually stand out pretty good. So we got purple, yellow, pink, and white for our
White?
colors.
We can't. But what if white blends into?
Well, we're not gonna have a Cracker Jack
Can
child.
you do orange? Or is
Well, it's too late now. We've already got them up
We
there.
can't have a.
We get a lot of suggestions. So we forgot red.
Eh.
Where are you going, Grace?
Not bean.
Oh, you're gonna let Bean out. All right, new poll. How old is Bean? 2 years old.
What's winning?
Jared is a fine name. That is both sophisticated and masculine. Do you want to name Bambi's calf after Jared if it's a boy?
Sure.
Or it could be a girl too. I mean, that's how this world works nowadays.
haven't thought about Bambi calf's name
What
yet.
are you eating? Rice Krispie treat. Wow.
I haven't bought Bambi calf's names yet. We still haven't done Honey for one of her girls yet, which I've had the name idea for 2 years.
Well, we also might have bottle calves.
True.
So we got to save some names for some bottle calves. So,
But Bambi's calf is more important.
you think?
Yes.
Purple's winning, of course.
The thanks guys for allowing Bean to come up and bounce out and bounce in and bounce out. So most of the by the way, the color the tags, most of them will have black, so it'll be whatever color with black lettering.
Who
So
put that wrong thing?
Bean is a Catahoula leopard dog, which oddly enough is the state dog of Louisiana. So Thumper if Bambi has a boy.
Thumper?
Thumper.
He's not a rabbit.
Well,
I like the name.
I immediately think of rabbits when I hear Thumper.
Me too.
so purples. So Corey said that white markers don't, which we don't. You don't use white markers. Black is hard to see over time on the purple, which I can actually see that. I'd see that.
But like for calves.
But I think
they-
purple's
they-
winning. Yeah, purple's winning. So we might be stuck with purple, which might be fun to, might make for a fun season. But
We don't have to.
we're gonna stick to it.
I mean,
yeah,
we have
are.
branding where
This is the deal we made with
We-
folks that took their time to come hang out with us. This is the deal we made with
We
them.
have
So.
branding, which we change the tags, and we usually change them to like green.
Well, once we decide which ones we're keeping,
Yeah.
so heifers, can
Change.
come back, yeah. So
It's still going up.
is it still going up? Yeah. See, people are going for purple. They like the purple, and if we pick purple, that's what we do. Doesn't matter if it's hard to see or not. You think? You're not happy about the purple idea, are you?
The first 5 calves should be lined up in a bowl in front of a bowl Mountain Dew. The first one to drink it should be named
But then,
Jeff.
so
I like that. Can we do that? But like not Mountain Dew, just like
technically, then all the cows would be red cows.
Yeah. Yeah. We might be able to find purple with printed white lettering. That's a good point. We might be able to find that.
Not Mackenzie's cows.
But we'll make it work. If purple's the winner, it looks like purple's the winner, guys.
we can do the white number tag thing. I want the
White.
I want to do the Mountain Dew thing, but like don't do Mountain Dew because cows can't have Mountain Dew. I don't think.
Cake.
So what are we gonna do?
Like
Cake.
water.
Do you want to name a calf after Jeff?
I don't know. That was just a fun idea. I don't remember who it was. It's up
Cake.
there. What?
Cake. You want to name one Cake?
No.
No.
What?
You want to feed them Rice Krispie treats? No, you don't want to do that either.
They won't eat it.
I want.
Alrighty, guys. Looks like purple has won. We're gonna close that down. Purple tags. We'll figure out if we're gonna get white lettering or black lettering. Probably have to try to find white, but we shall see.
Are we keeping all the heifers?
We are.
Okay.
Yeah. Maybe. Well, this year I don't know. But last year we kept all last year's heifers. So.
Bambi have a girl.
Yeah, it would be nice if Bambi had a girl. But you know, if Bambi has a girl, unless we bottle feed it,
It's not gonna be tame,
it's not gonna be tame.
but
Would you
still,
quit kicking that?
more for me. Remember at the beginning you said 5 cows, and then like I was freaking out about how I had past the limit. And you're just like, that's fine. We don't have a limit anymore.
We don't have a limit
Other
anymore.
boys could eat it.
So I think as we get closer to calving, we will do more of these polls, guys, so we can have you guys help us out with polls for naming bottle calves when we do have bottle calves.
Have people suggest what names to put.
Yeah, or have you pick names, and then people pick from those
My
names.
names are bad.
What?
Thomas.
Thomas? Name whatever.
Thomas the Tank Engine.
Thomas the Tank. If you have a really big calf, you could call him Thomas the Tank. That would be kind of funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, or just call him Tank.
Sure.
Remember Goliath?
Oh yeah.
He was kind of a tank. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it
You
happens.
named Goliath.
Yeah.
I did.
Yes, you did.
See, Beth said, remember the book, Porcupine Named Fluffy? Have you ever read that book? No, you should look it up. It's probably in the library somewhere. All righty, guys, that's pretty much it for us today. I know having just myself here made things a little bit differently. Thank you guys for coming up and giving me a hand.
Remember the one time when Mom wasn't here and you just completely replaced her with me?
I did. Well, I pretty much did it today, too, because
Yeah.
you came up here and hung out for at least half of the thing. So
Yeah.
thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Yep.
Do you have a new career ahead of you as a YouTuber?
Maybe.
Maybe.
I might have to keep the YouTube channel going.
You might have to keep this YouTube channel going.
Yeah.
Well, she could do vet stuff,
That-
like Cody. You could be like Cody Creelman and do
Oh,
vet
yeah.
stuff on our Wyoming Life.
Uh-huh.
Make
Yeah.
your own YouTube channel.
You could do that.
So what
too.
about this channel?
This channel will just live on forever,
Yeah.
I think, because you know these videos are going to be around
We
forever.
passed
you know
the
that, right?
ranch and the YouTube channel down through like generations.
Well, here's something to think about, and everybody here can think about this too. This live stream, all of your guys' names, everything else, your kids could come back and watch this live stream
I don't know if I'm ever
and
gonna
see
have-
you when you were 12 years old. You're tiny. Do you want to say hi to your future kids? No. Do you want to say hi to your future anything?
I don't even know if I'm gonna have kids.
Well, nobody does. I mean, just.
I don't even know if I want kids.
Well, I will say hi to my future grandchildren. How about that? And then I'm going to teach you how to edit,
Yeah.
so I can get a day off.
You already edit.
I've never edited anything. I've been there while he's editing like the Bambi videos. I just sit there and I just kind of watch.
You guys you edited
We filmed the trailer for that. We haven't even filmed the actual like movie.
So you edited.
Well,
I
you
didn't
could-
even touch the editing part. That's all Emmy. That's all Emmy.
Alrighty, guys, we're going to hang it up. These kids, I need to get them ready for school tomorrow. I am still batching it. Erin will be back here soon. So we will, next live stream, I don't know, anybody got a calendar in front of them? When's the next live stream that pops up? Third Sunday of February. We'll have another live stream on the way. And of course, our Patreon exclusive live stream. If you're a Patreon supporter, those are the last Saturday of the month, which might be weird this month. We might have to figure out something. But those are a lot of fun. They're more kind of unplugged, literally, sometimes. JP Weld wants to redact his comments from any future videos. Alrighty, guys, thank you very much. Thanks for hanging out with us. New video due out tomorrow. We're going to take a look at all the animals around the ranch. We call it our monthly roundup, I think is what we call it. We'll be able to go around, take a look at everybody, and see how everybody's doing. We let Pepper out for the very first time to hang out with all the little goats and everything else. So lots of fun stuff. Matt says the next live stream is the 19th. We hope to see you guys here. Thank you to our moderators, Matt Fensel, Lori Habel, Bill the Tractor Man, William Dunn, Zach Hewitt. Thank you guys very much. Oh, Jeff Lake. Thank you guys for hanging out with us, and we'll see you soon. So have a great night, and guys want to say goodbye?
Bye.
Bye.
I'm being abused.
You're being abused? Should I just let it roll just in case we need like video proof?
Yeah.
She poking you.
Yeah.
Would you stop touching me? Stop touching me. I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you.